only date one guy at a time, and everyone always says, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And I'm like, you guys, there's always two baskets. There's one with the guy that I'm seeing, and the other with every other guy in the world that I could date if I decide that this guy...
I made a video sometime last year, I think, and it went viral, and it was about this same exact topic. And I remember I said, if you're dating, like seeing multiple people at once, you're not looking for love. In fact, I'd say you have no interest in love in the first place if you're dating more than one person at a time. Because there can be no genuine romance, no genuine connection between two people if that attention is being spread amongst multiple people. There is no romance in that. You literally cannot formulate romance while seeing multiple people. In order for romance to exist, there has to be exclusivity. There has to be. There is no romance otherwise. If you're dating multiple people at once, you're claiming that you're looking for love. You're not. You're looking for someone to fill a hole in your heart. You're looking for someone to entertain you this week or this weekend. Because think about it like this, right? Let's say you're on date 2 or 3 with a girl, right? And then, you know, date's over, whatever. And then the next day you're walking through the city. You see her at dinner with another guy, or you see him at dinner with another woman. If you don't feel any way about that, you didn't like him or her. You didn't like him or her at all. Even if it was on your second or third date, if you see the person you just had a great night with the other night on a date with somebody else, you feel no ways you didn't like them. And if that's the case, you should have been going on that second or third date. I think you know if you like someone enough after the first date if you want to continue seeing them, right? But like I said, if you see them out with somebody else and you feel no ways at all, you didn't like them. So that don't put all your eggs in one basket thing. It's just like the woman said, there's always two baskets. The person I'm seeing now and the entire rest of the world, if I decide this doesn't work out. To me, seeing more than one person at once is literally you looking for entertainment, you try to fill a hole in your heart, or you have a fear of being alone.
Well, I think that this primarily pertains to women, and it's typically women who have these options unless you're just some wealthy dude. I always say it takes a lot of money to date unless you're a woman. Women like to be entertained. I always say the worst thing you can do to a woman is make her bored. Don't ever make a woman bored. So she has that option, and women just like to dress up, and that's where their value comes in, is how many dates they can go out on. And yes, women generally don't have interest in the guys that they date. The guy who's clapping the cheeks, who she wants to be with, is not taking her out on any dates, bro. Trust me, trust me, trust me. He's not taking her out on any dates. The one who's getting the powerful Lewinsky from her, she's bringing chicks and they doing threesomes and foursomes, he's not doing none of that. But you are. But this is another reason why women will say things about they can't find a guy, because you're dealing with so many dudes. You're dealing with a ton of dudes that you really aren't taking men seriously at the end of the day. Men don't have those options like that. They really don't. You can say, a lady, I always say you can walk outside right now and you just say, hey, would you like to go out? Hey, would you like to take me out? Can you take me out? Hey, what are you doing later? And she could have dates lined up for the next few months, especially if she's a decent looking woman, or average to decent looking woman. Even a woman that isn't that attractive, she can still pull it off. You can't find a good man because you got so many choices. And